Now that we've gone through calibration, we can come to the testing window. And this is where we activate Impulse. And when the software is running in the background, we can jump in and play games while using Impulse. It's the fun part. Before we get to that, I want to take some time to explain the rest of the settings that I mentioned briefly in previous videos. The settings that will be relevant here will be mouse processing, left click and right click, neural sensitivity, and the custom hotkeys. Under left click and right click, you can see that there's these checkboxes next to each click type. If these are unclicked, then that click type will not be recognized by Impulse, and you'll only be using your mouse to click. So if I want to, I can only use left click, or only use right click, or use both. If I want to deactivate Impulse mid-game, perhaps I only want to use Impulse for certain in-game mechanics or with certain weapon types, that's where the on-off hotkey comes in. This is a hotkey that you can set to any key on your keyboard. And when you press that key in game, it will turn Impulse on or off. If Impulse is on when you start playing, tap that key once, Impulse will turn off. Tap that same key again, Impulse will turn on again. If you want to adjust any of the settings in this window mid-game, you can use the settings window hotkey, which I'll set to Alt Z, to open the software while in game, quickly tweak settings, and then jump back into playing. The last important settings are neural sensitivity. You adjust these independently for each click type. The way this works is similar to DPI settings on your mouse, where you can increase movement sensitivity. The only difference is you're increasing the sensitivity of Impulse to very tiny activations in your nervous system. The higher the sensitivity, the smaller the neural signal that will be needed to activate Impulse. The lower the sensitivity, you can read this by the number in the bubble over top of the slider. The lower the sensitivity, the stronger you'll need to contract your muscles, or the stronger you'll need to click to activate Impulse. Those are the customization settings. You can feel free to tweak them accordingly and play around with them a bit to find out what works best for you.